How to stay in a castle in England on a budget. Knights, kings, and even Shakespeare. England's castles have seen it all. The best part? Many of them are now hotels where you can spend the night. Some are fortified Norman strongholds. Others are Tudor mansions. And prices start at just about $180 a night. Today we're exploring the 3 incredible castles in England that you can stay in, complete with history, royal scandals, ghost stories, and a taste of English tradition. Castle number 1, Amberley Castle in West Sussex. Our first stop is Amberley Castle in West Sussex, about 90 minutes south of London. Built in 1103 as a manor house for the Bishop of Chichester, it was fortified in the 14th century with massive walls and working portcullis, which is still lowered every night at dusk. During the English Civil War in the 1640s, Amberley was attacked by parliamentary forces, and much of its fortifications were destroyed. But today it stands as one of England's most romantic castles. Rooms start around $350 a night, and guests can walk the battlements, enjoy afternoon tea in the Great Hall, or dine on modern English cuisine. Think Sussex lamb, local cheeses, and of course puddings. Here's a fun fact. Amberley has a reputation for ghosts, so if you're a little squeamish, this could be an exciting adventure. The most famous spirit is Grey Lady, who is said to roam the halls at night. Castle number 2, Langley Castle in Northumberland. So next we're going to travel north to Northumberland, which is a county filled with more castles than anywhere else in England, thanks to its long battles with Scotland. Langley Castle was built in 1350 by Sir Thomas de Lucy during the reign of Edward III. It was built with 7-foot thick walls designed for defense. And after the Jacobite Rising of 1745, the castle was gutted and left in ruins. It was restored in the 19th century by a wealthy local historian. Thank goodness for local historians who care about the history. Today you can stay here for about $220 a night. And the rooms, they feature 4-poster beds, stained glass windows, and fireplaces that make you feel like you are in a medieval drama. The restaurant serves hearty Northern English dishes, beef Wellington, game pie, and sticky toffee pudding. Langley also hosts medieval banquets and history talks for guests. A fun fact, Langley is one of the few castles where you can actually stay in the original medieval tower rooms, not just the later additions. Castle number 3, Thornbury Castle. Our final stop takes us to Thornbury Castle in Gloucestershire, a Tudor masterpiece with a royal connection. Built in 1511 for Edward Stafford, the Duke of Buckingham, it was confiscated by King Henry VIII after Stafford was executed for treason. Henry himself stayed here with Anne Boleyn in 1535 during their royal progress. The history of this place. After falling into disrepair for centuries, Thornbury was restored and turned into a hotel. And today you can stay here for around $250 a night. Share that with a friend, it's only $125 a night. Where can you stay in someplace like this other than Thornbury Castle? With this kind of history, you don't want to miss it. The rooms are furnished in Tudor style, 4-poster beds, tapestries, and views over vineyards that still surround the estate. Dining here is a royal affair. Dishes inspired by Tudor feasts, but with a modern twist like roasted game, quail, and spiced fruit desserts. They also serve award-winning English wines that are grown right there on site. Here's a fun fact. Guests can even stay in the same suite that Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn once shared. Mind-blowing. Why does England have so many castles? This is what I always want to know. England's castles were born out of conquest. After the Norman invasion of 1066, William the Conqueror, he ordered castles to be built across the entire land to secure his new kingdom. Over the centuries, castles evolved from military fortresses into luxurious manors for Tudor nobles and then stately homes for Victorian aristocrats. Today, many of these structures have been restored as hotels, which offer guests the chance to sleep in the very rooms where battles were planned, treaties were signed, and royal scandals unfolded. Let me give you a couple of fun facts and events. Amberley Castle still lowers its portcullis gate every single evening at sunset. Langley Castle often hosts medieval banquets and reenactments. Thornbury Castle hosts Tudor-themed dinners and wine tastings from its own vineyard. And England is also famous for castle ghost tours with guests swapping spooky stories over dinner. So whether you're lowering the portcullis at Amberley, dining in a medieval tower at Langley, or sleeping in the same suite as Henry VIII at Thornbury, England's castles are living history. And the best part, these unforgettable experiences can cost the same as regular hotels in London. Now check out the other videos in my castle playlist because we've toured France, Germany, Ireland, and there's more to come. And subscribe to the Frugal Aristocrat and join me on more adventures where luxury meets smart spending. See you in the next video.